Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's game of Curse of Strahd. Before we begin, let's go around and introduce the players. I remembered it this time. Let's start with Gingy. Gingy, tell the people who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm Genji. I play Tia, the cat, a rogue, and I don't have any hobbies besides playing video games. That's it. And there's no place you can follow me besides Twitter, which I rarely use.
Discord is better for talking to, I think, most of us anyway.
Yes.
Followed by Baka.
Hello, I'm BakaZombie. You can follow me on Twitter @ZombieBaka to find out what I'm doing. Probably playing Overwatch. I'm playing Gar, the Lockstone Barbarian tonight. Welcome.
You sound
and I hope you
tired
enjoy
as
your
shit.
time. No, I'm wide awake, babe.
Babe.
Meyore.
Hey, I'm Meyore, and I play Lauren, the half-elf wizard. You can also find me on Twitch or YouTube with Meyore as the name, where I'm playing a good old game of D&D called The Lost Mine near Icespire Peak with my friends, other than these fellas. So, yeah.
Is the sequel going to be the Lost Song about the Lost Mine near Icespire Peak?
No, it'll probably be called whatever the hell the sequel series to Lost Dragon. Well, oh my god, they're all
It'll be
in the Dragons.
it'll be Dragons of Shipwreck Isle, Lost Mine, and Icespire Peak. That's what
Well,
it'll be.
they're coming out with a full-blown Fandelver campaign, so we will have to run that at some point.
Are they?
Yeah.
That'll be
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
Next
they're probably
year.
just going to copy all of season 2 of Fandelver, since it was so good.
All right, Grizz. Tell the people what you do as unhumbly as possible.
I'm Grizlocke. Very humble. You can find me on YouTube, but make sure you subscribe to the one with like 8 subscribers, 9 subscribers, because that's my new channel. And I'm going to be playing Dark and Darker on the 28th during their playtest, so definitely check that out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons RPG kind of Tarkov game. Anyways, I'll be playing Draugden, the undead druid, maybe, if I'm alive.
We don't know. Okay. So apart from that, you should follow us on the socials. That's Discord, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, no, we don't have Facebook, TikTok. Links to those will be in the description, I'm sure. Or, and I always forget to do this, if you are following us on Twitch and you are in the chat right now, hi, Ashley, you're probably here. You should type in ! And then the social media, and then it'll pop up with a link to it. I sorted that out like years ago, so you should do that. I don't think there's anything else. Hey, Becca.
What?
When's the Rhyme Q&A coming out?
Don't ask me about it, man. Getting 5 people together during the busiest time of the year is impossible, and it's going to be coming up to my busiest time of the year, so
There may
ask us
not
questions. DM me questions, I'll answer for you. How about that?
Yeah, Becca's going to do the Rhyme Q&A alone.
What we could
For an
do
hour.
is just start answering the questions in the Q&A section on Discord.
Mhm.
So if you guys want to ask questions about Rhyme, since it's taking a while, you can ask us there, and we'll do our best to respond there, I suppose. It's probably it for the best.
Okay, so I believe that is everything. So, if I'm not mistaken, although Ginji was selected, Meyore did the intro last time.
Mhm. That's correct.
He nailed
I'm
it
gonna
too.
offer it. I'm gonna offer it to anyone since Meyore offered last time. Does anyone want to do the intro, or are we pulling? All right, Meyore, think of a number between 1 and 4, and then select someone to say a number.
Baka.
Huh?
I
Say a
said
number.
4, and I said your name.
No, that's not how it works. Meyore,
6.
think of a number between 1 and 4, and don't say it, and then select someone to say a number.
Yeah, okay, I gotta.
You fucking stupid. Like, I know you did that on purpose, but stupid.
Baka.
6.
All right, Baka, you're doing the intro.
All right.
4.
Go ahead and recap.
The number
Last
was
time,
Oh, the number was
last
4.
time on the Dragon of Icespire Peak. Curse of Strahd. We were in the castle, and it's like, oh my god, we gotta find 2 women before the end of the night. I can't even find one.
Okay. Just got really real. Looks like for no reason at all.
But if you don't find one or the other dies. If you don't find any, one of you die. If you find both, I'll let you out for sure, for real. So they started heading out. We're like, God, we got to go to the tallest tower, because Gar's like, hey, I've heard stories, and that's where the princesses are, and obviously Irina's the princess, so we got to go find her. So we wander. We're climbing up, climbing down, climbing all around. And at this point, we had already passed by this rug that almost killed the Lauren. And then Draugden says, I hate this painting, dude. I'm about to fight this thing. Turns out it wanted to fight too. So it turned around and we're like, this is your fight, bro. Eventually we joined in, helped him out, got through that. And then Draugden's like, I could have for sure. I knew there was a hideout back there, but nope, nothing. So then we started making our way currently back more up the mountain tower. And like, oh God, there's a red light over there. We should go in there. Also, that's the taller tower. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Head in there, and there's a giant crystalline heart floating in the center of this tower. And we're looking at it, and it's like, oh, there's magic there, but I don't know what the hell this is all about. Let's keep going up. Do the stairs go into the ceiling? Do they stop going up? Equa didn't know until we just started to ascend, and then it turns out they did go up higher. So we go to the roof, and then there's a room with a bed with harnesses and straps on it. We're like, oh boy, somebody's doing something up here. But nobody's here now, so luckily we didn't walk in on anything. And then we're like, there's a trapdoor still. Maybe we go up. And Draugden pokes his head. I was like, oh God, there's bats up there. No, thank you. Let's go to that other tower. Try to go to the other tower. The bats, they're in that tower. Like, God, come on. Can I just catch a break here, please? And we start going down then to get around town. And we're about to continue down when the DM says, hey, there's a little light fire coming from behind that door. You want to go look? And we're like, okay, you got me. So we go and look in there, and would you know it, it's a study. And God, Lauren loves books, so we're in there looking at books. Gar's about to say something about this painting above the fireplace when Gertruda herself walks in the room, the daughter of Mad Mary of the Shire. So then we're like, hey, girl, we found you.
Go home.
Maybe we're supposed to find you. Come on with us. Go on home, but also come with us, because you're a few fries short of a Happy Meal, my lady. So stay with us. Don't touch our shit though, please. So she's like, I'm going to go down this hallway. Follow me. And we're like, all right. But they're like, wait a minute. What about that painting I didn't get to talk about because you interrupted us? And so we walk back, go to the... I don't know what this means.
Oh, I thought you did film stuff. That means stretch it out.
Oh. Anyway, we went back to the painting because it's the lady over the fire, and we had a fortune told that was mentioned that that's where a book would be that we'd need to beat Strahd. So we went there, like, come on, painting, what's going on here? Didn't take it off the wall and said, let's go through the fireplace. We took time, put the fire out, burnt some rug on the way, it's fine. And then Draugden's like, hey, listen here, everybody. I don't need to breathe. I'm going in there so you don't die, because I'm kind of like a hero, you know? So he went in there. He's looking around at a dead body, looking at this chest. He's like, God, I do love treasure. Let me open that sucker up, see what's inside. It was a trap the whole time. He's like, it's fine though. I'm dead already. It doesn't matter to me what they can do, kill me again. And then he's like, hold on, let me put this sconce back in the sconce holder. Torch back in the sconce, I guess is the correct terms there. And then it opened another passage. Draugden's like, okay, everybody, there's webs in here, and I don't think that's gonna be good. So Lauren burnt a bunch of the webs, not thinking about if there's anything in there you could burn as well. And then we got further, and there were more webs. He's like, I better not continue to burn stuff. And they're creeping around in there, while Tia and Gar in the other room were like, hey, let's just take this painting off the wall, shall we? Took it off. Lo and behold, there was a book, I think. Was that what was it? Was it the book in the behind the painting?
Yeah.
Yes. So we're reading the book. Like, God, this guy is an edge lord. Holy moly. And then Draugden just continues. He's like, man, I really just want to prove how cool I am. So I'm going to go by myself in these webs. If I start running back at you as a pig, close that door after I get through, because there's some trying to eat me, trying to eat my bacon. And then we're like, okay, all right, if you think so. And he goes over this rope. He's like, I'm climbing this thing. I was in gym class. I know what happens here. Starts climbing the rope. Ding dong, it's a bell. And spiders come down, and they're like, hey, sorry, we've got to eat you now because you're like in our webs and stuff. And Draugden's like, no, thank you, please. So he drops, but they drop after him. Then they eat him right up. They web him up and they stab him with their teeth. And then we're like, what's happening in there? And Arn's like, there's a spider. I better shut this door. He didn't say spider. He said pig. So we shut the door. And now we don't know what's happening. And our DM is still gone. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Keep going.
I don't have anything else.
He's completely caught up.
And then just started thinking about things off screen.
And then off screen, we're talking about, hey, what if we all die here?
That was a valiant effort.
Great recap, Baka.
Thanks.
10 out of 10.
We all listened so intently. Okay. So, where we left off, basically, since Draugden's not with us here, the only thing that you three see, sitting with Gertruda in that room, specifically you, Alarin, is you hear lighter but more footfalls down the hallway as you see the face of this spider come through the door, and you close it before it can get through. That's essentially all that you see from now. And since time is still short and ticking, what do you do?
All right, so he would just look over to Garfantis and say, there was a giant spider. He didn't come through the door like he said. I think he might be in trouble.
Oh, what are we gonna help him?
I think I heard more. Do you think we can take on more than a couple?
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't see him.
What if we tried to funnel them through the doorway and we reignited the fireplace and made them march through the fire before they got to us? Maybe we could pick them off that way.
Do you think that they would actively walk through a fire on their own accord?
So real quick, would Alarin know if these things are intelligent or instinctual enough to resist their urge to kill us to not walk through fire?
Yeah, roll a nature check.
Awesome.
I'm very glad that we decided on a zoologist character that actually gets to use zoology in the game, because I feel like that's so rare.
And that bonus is nice too, so that's a 23.
Holy shit, dude! Well done. Yeah, giant spiders, not so smart, decently wise. They're not gonna just walk into fire. You're pretty sure that they know what fire is and how to get around it. Giant spiders on their own are not too big of a threat. You guys could definitely handle one, at least, right? The CR is not crazy high. And they function mostly the same as regular spiders, but they tend to nest up in bigger places than like a tree branch. Castles are like perfect fit for them because it's cold, it's damp, and it's good for setting up a web. You're not too sure about how much food is getting in here, and then you start to think about, oh well, they're probably just eating the villagers. But most everything that you know about spiders are fairly coherent with regular spiders. Oh, you got a 23?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, giant spiders. They are beasts. And you pick it up on the coloration of the one that you saw, which is this like pinkish brownish hue. They are venomous. The venom that they inject into a target causes them to be restrained for an hour and restrained and paralyzed for an hour.
Gotcha.
So, based on that assumption, and there are many of them there, Draugden may or may not be dead.
Okay.
He could have just been caught, you know.
Whew. So, I'll say, well, alone, they might not be too much of a match for us, but I do think I heard more. If there are as many as there could be down there, he may be dead, or he may be dangling and waiting to be fed upon. There's not a strong chance he could be alive, but he might still be. I guess we'd all have to decide what we want to do, but we'd also have to decide quickly.
I defer to you. Whatever you decide, I'm okay with. He is our friend and we should help, but if you think there's no saving.
What do you think, Tia?
Well, we can't really navigate this castle with just the three of us. Well, four, but I mean, let's be honest, three. And Gar's already gotten hurt.
Sorry, I'm useless.
No, Gar, I'm not talking about you. But Gar's already gotten hurt, and we don't really have a means to heal. So we need as much help as we can get. We have to at least see if he's alive or not.
So real quick, Equa, because I'm kind of trying to remember the dimensions of this fireplace, like secret passage and all that. So one, the secret door is here, right? It's
Let me
like
boop.
right there where the spider got stuck. Okay. And then okay, and just to refresh my memory, it's the sconce is what?
This one on the right is the sconce.
Okay.
This one is the poker, the fire poker.
Now, does the door just slide on the one next to the spider, or does it open?
The one next to the spider opens, but the one next to the fireplace is up and down.
Okay, so
I assume you're trying to like isolate them one by one, right?
Well, so what I was curious about is, would the main table in the dining or in the study, could we fit that through the fireplace door to basically cover the door where the spider is, or to like kind of like act as a barricade if, like, for example, Garfantis were to stand behind it and like take pot shots and kind of like hide behind it?
I will say, since you could get Gar through both of them.
Could at least
Here's what I
provide
think
like
you
quarter
could
cover
do.
or just half cover or something. That'd be cool.
I think you could maybe get the table through the fire pit. It would probably be a check, but I don't think you could get the fire or the table through the treasure room into the hallway.
Yeah, so as far as what I was thinking is just moving it into the treasure room and blocking that door. So I guess when you did say it opens, does it open in towards the treasure room or out towards the hallway?
I'll say that this one out here, we'll say opens like this.
Okay, gotcha. So he'll say, well,
I guess we could check, hopefully. We should probably protect ourselves, though. These spiders, if they're anything like their smaller counterparts, if you get bit and injected with their venom, you could be restrained for over an hour, unable to move as they devour you. Should not be very good for our efforts. I think maybe we could possibly get this table through here, and I could open the door, and maybe Garfantis, you could try to attack the thing and use the table as some sort of cover. We could also possibly try to close the door in between our efforts. We just need to move that sconce to open and close the door. But I think it may be possible, at least, to deal with this one, hopefully.
All right. Gertruda should go back to her room until we finish this too, so she is safe.
You look back to her, and she's made a card house out of Tia's deck of cards.
You should take those back into your room for a moment while we deal with something.
Okay. And she just scoots them all up one by one and just daintily walks backwards.
We must protect her. She's precious.
She's not too hard to get to do anything.
Here, Garfantis, move one of those couches in front of your doors.
I don't know if they opened in towards the study or back towards her room, but
These ones open. Probably into the study.
okay.
Oh, or move the bookshelf.
Just as she goes in her room, I kind of just want to take a peek inside as she's, walks in there.
Yeah, awesome. You can do that. Let me reveal this room, which is a polygon reveal type gig. Because it's a weird room. So, what you see, my feline friend, is. Why does this not work? What the shit? No, I found it.
Oh.
You see a very nice
Knew it.
bedroom. Where's the bedroom?
That's a
On
bedroom?
this. King's Bedchamber is the name of this one.
Wow.
Yes. Most of this is about her. So, yeah. So what you see on the west wall, which is the left side, you see a very nice, great, big arched window, which is covered with heavy red draperies, with golden tassels, 3 candelabras sitting atop small tables about the room, tall white candles that are lit and slowly burning, a large bed. It's one of those like poster beds with like the little drapey things on top of it, like the curtains, with a headboard, which carved into that is a Z, like a letter Z.
See, for us Americans.
Sorry, I forgot. Carved into that is the letter Z. Yeah, and then she is now lying on the bed again.
And this is a doorway down here, right?
That is a double doorway.
Double door. I want to walk on over and roll a perception check on it. Check for traps.
As
On the double doors? Sure.
Liquefy.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and roll whatever you roll. 7. Those are some doors.
Okay.
Them some doors.
Gertruda, what about these doors down here? Do you know where they lead?
It's a hell of a question, is that? Yes.
Got him.
Have you been out them before recently?
No, I don't really go very far in this castle because it's kind of dangerous.
So you've never touched these doors?
I don't know why I would.
All right, well, let's just keep it that way. And I guess I see nothing of note else in this room. It's kind of pretty empty from looking at it.
With that perception check? Nope.
All right, well, on that On that note, then, just make sure you stay put. Just don't leave this room. Or she'll walk out.
So while he was doing that, can Garfantis and I have been trying to move the table in there?
Yeah. You can roll.
Can I
I'm gonna
help
give
him
it-
as he tries to?
Yeah. I'm gonna give it just an athletics check with advantage for you, Gar.
Athletics with advantage. Let me see here.
You're aiming to beat a 15.
Well, I beat it on the first one with a 19, and then I got a dirty 20 with advantage.
Yeah, you can post the study table wherever you want.
Right up your ass.
I knew it was
Don't
coming.
think it'll fit up there.
All right, but yeah, so this is just like a single tile door, right? So like right
Yeah,
there.
I'll say that one is, yeah.
Okay, and this table is quite large, so could we get away with it basically covering from there to there?
Yeah, easy to do. Yeah.
Okay. So as they do that, Alarm just yell for Tia. Tia, here. I think if you join us in here, ready to take fire as soon as we open this door. Garfantis, I can open the door, and then if you strike as soon as it opens, if it's still on the other side, hopefully we can surprise it enough to maybe kill it in a few strikes.
Can I see over the table, or what? How can I attack over the table here? Can I do melee over the table or no?
It looks to be like 10 feet in diameter.
Oh,
Roughly, yeah.
breaks to move it
I'll
off.
say melee, no. Tia can probably snipe.
Okay.
And
So,
Lara can throw out firebolts and stuff.
what I also want to do here, I see I have flask of oil.
Mhm.
Can I dip my 4 arrows in those oils and just ignite the tips?
You sure can.
All
Be
right.
careful not to burn Draugden. He hates fire.
Right. I'll make sure not to do that.
Okay,
Okey-dokes.
so just so I'm clear now, so he can't hit over it, but we can still shoot over it.
Because
okay?
Gar's a big ass boy and his wrecking ball is like that
Oh, yeah.
wide. No way he can like swing that through, but a tiny little arrow that can go through.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right, so change of plans. Garfantis, would you be able to open the door and then Tia and I can fire as soon as it opens?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess Lauren would get in position, and basically ready his action to cast Firebolt as soon as that door opens on the spider.
Okay. So Gar's gonna technically be down here.
Technically down here.
And I hate these tokens. You know what? Just be a medium creature tier. Just fucking be I don't give a shit anymore. Okay, so you're both holding for when the door opens. Is this a lit arrow or is this a regular arrow?
It is lit.
Okay. So Gar opens the door. The door creaks open slowly. And you guys just let loose on whatever you see.
Yeah. All right.
Wait a second.
As the specification. Yeah, the door. 2 shots go into the hallway and end up scattering on the back wall back here. You do not see any spiders at this point in
Spider's
time.
gone. Let's go in there. There must be gone.
I just wasted an arrow.
One at
I
a
don't know why I
time.
would have fired, but all right. Down to
I mean,
3.
it's still lit on the ground down there. I will say, once these ones burn out, you can't recover them because they're on fire.
Okay,
so-
great. It's on that back wall.
Run down there, Tia.
Like,
Close
down
down this
there, take it
torch
out.
out.
Not a chance.
See ya.
That's a lost cause. Not a chance. No way I'm out stealthing a spider.
Would Alara know if the spiders would possibly recoil at the sight of fire like some beasts?
On a 23. 23 is not perfect, so I'm not giving you everything, but I will give you. They possibly won't recoil from the sight alone normally, given the fact that you are in a dark castle, and these two rooms, the hallway and beyond, are not lit. If you create a big enough instantaneous light, they may react to that. But eventually they'll get adjusted.
Okay. I guess Alarn will peek his head through the door, but also look straight up and see if it's waiting.
Through these double doors? Or through this one?
No, through our door. Yeah, this one right here.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Okay. And I can see the door. Oh, I hate my perception rolls. So that is a 8.
You don't see anything.
It seems
So,
clear at the moment.
could I roll a perception since I fired the arrow? I imagine at least it lit up a bit of it, so I should be able to see something out of it as like the arrow went through and hit the wall.
Yeah, possibly. You can roll a perception check.
22.
From where you are, you don't see any spiders, but you do note that there have been a couple new strands of webbing that have appeared in this hallway.
After I fired the arrow, or
The fire has just illuminated them. They were probably there before.
okay,
Yeah, because we had also set this whole hallway on fire before.
yeah. Oh, they worked quick.
What do you guys want to do?
Okay, Gar, I need to talk to you. She turns and look. We need to check what's in this hallway.
Okay.
I'm not asking you to send it to its death. But we need to see if Draugden's alive. Do you think you could send Bernadette's cage out for a split second, tie a rope to it? Just put the cage out in the hallway, about right there, she points to that spot. And just see
if you go in the other end, she'll run to you, and then we can see while
see,
she's running.
that's the point, God. If I go down, there's gonna be no chance we get out here. We have to
What
make.
makes you think she would just run over there?
Well, no, that's the point. You keep her in the cage. Just use the cage as bait.
You just slide the cage out?
Yes, literally. Yeah, just slide the cage out and see if
That's
something
kind of
jumps at it.
mean.
Well, Gar, it's either we do this or we just leave Draugden to die.
I'd rather leave Draugden.
Okay, so what if? I hate to put Bernadette in any sort of danger, but if we tie a rope to the cage, Gar, you slide it out across the cobblestone, and then the instant we see anything, we take fire at it, and then you jerk Bernadette back.
That could work, I guess. All right.
Okay.
So I guess we.
I am going to step back as he brings out the cage.
So, what I want you to do is, whoever's tying the rope, make an either strength or dex check to see how secure the tie is going to be. You, Gar, can just throw the cage out wherever you want to. You're strong
Overhand
enough for that.
hurl it.
Yeah.
I'll tie the rope because I gotta get a strength modifier. It's 12.
A 12. Okay. Sure. So you tie a rope around Bernadette's cage, and you chuck her out. Where do you want her to be?
I'm gonna try
You
and
can
slide
select a
her
square.
like here.
Okay. So.
As far as not right up to the doors, but closer to the far doors.
So Bernadette, who is going to be represented by this token that I
Bernadette.
made a long time ago. I mean, Bernadette could be your greatest
That's the
ally.
last. That's the last ditch effort.
She's in a cage. She's not gonna be able to do anything.
Well, she doesn't trust
I'm telling
us,
you right
though.
now, if a spider drops on her, I'm running in there. I'm gonna save her.
So you slide her out. You kind of hear the gentle.
As she's out there, I'm just gonna move up into position.
Yeah, I'm ready to.
Yeah, I'm holding the action.
Okay, let's.
Although I would also only wait like a couple minutes because I know time is still of the essence.
So, the few minutes do go by, and you, Alaran, begin to piece it together as you're looking through at the webs in the next room. Spiders are trappers by nature. So, if something were to rattle the web, they'd probably come down, but they're not going to seek prey where there are no webs.
Okay, so as he reflected on this whole ordeal for a moment longer, you said that there was some new webs in this room, right?
There are a couple in this back corner right here. A couple new strands.
So hold a sec.
Go on fishing.
Oh, I can't reach it quite. Here, Tia, I'm gonna have to step over you.
All right.
All right.
No, actually, I'll have to move back and take.
You said it was right on the body, right?
They're 5 feet away. They're like right here.
Oh God. All right. Oh wait. You know what? Hold on. Maybe I'm fretting over nothing. Let me double check this.
I'll remind you that there are no webs on your side of the room. So nothing to trip.
Have you never seen horror movies where stuff just waits right above the door? No, I've never seen that.
All right. He's gonna step in and mage hand tug on those webs over there and immediately try to jump back in the door if nothing happens.
Okay. Roll dex check.
Oh God. Damn my earlier perception roll.
Still have an action ready if something pops out.
Okay, 15 plus 2 is 17.
Okay. The dex check was to see if you walked into the door. You go ahead and mage hand and just ping, 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 flick the string of webbing and just dart back into the room. Did you put the table up again?
Oh, so for me trying to get through the door, I assume we just kind of like slid it towards Gar a little bit.
I will say you probably cannot put Bernadette's cage through the gap in the table if you're leaving
The table's not up.
The table is not up.
What if we scoot it a little bit further down where the door is open at the moment?
It's up to you how you want to do the table, you guys.
The table has to be wide enough that Bernadette can make her way back through. I will not budge on this.
Okay. So, here's what I'm imagining, right? So, I forgot to mention this earlier, but we might have even had to do some of that to get it through there. We should break off. So we should break off the northernmost leg that's on the top. So that way there's only 2 legs on the floor and 1 leg that Garfantis can like push back and forth. And then we should slide the table downwards.
You know what? I'll just say it's a one leg in the middle table. One big middle leg.
Oh, even easier.
So just don't even worry about it. So you twing, I guess, the string. And you hear, if not 3 seconds later, this faint like of scuffling coming down, and you just watch a shadow just onto the ground, and slowly 2 legs begin to pop through the door, followed by another 2, and the body's not coming through before it jumps straight for Bernadette, since no one pulled the fucking rope back.
Well, I was full when we saw it.
I guess I would have yelled, but yeah, I guess I didn't.
When it jumps is when I would start pulling.
Yeah.
So when it jumps is when you start pulling. So what you're going to do here, Gar,
It's dragging a spider to us.
is
And Tia,
since
was
you're
fired as soon as we saw it.
Yeah, as soon as I see the spider, I'm firing immediately.
Since everyone's doing their actions at the same time that the spider's doing its action, we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, it's a fire. 15.
It's a 7.
Spiders, bro. Oh, you guys are all like shit. Oh, you
I
fucking
didn't roll like shit.
dick.
I rolled.
I rolled a
Oh.
natural 1.
13.
Stupid spider.
I wish they did that when I was. That would have been nice.
Okay. Shimmy sha. Okay. So, Alarin, you got what?
13.
Alarin got a 13, and then 10 to 5.
I had a 15.
Oh, I got a 5.
I had a 7.
Yeah, I just thought, hell, man.
And then there's 7 for Tia. Cool. So, Gar, you do manage to pull the cage back. I'll say it's your action to pull the cage all the way back to where you are.
I've got her. She's safe.
Glad you're okay, Bernadette.
Anything
All
else?
according to plan.
Oh,
Okay, so there is still a gap in the table
good. Get him.
because Gar used his action. But the good news is, Alarin and Tia, you are now up, starting with Alarin.
So,
That's all the way back, like here, I'll just say.
a classic from when we died last time. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost to try
Ray of
to slow this
Frost.
thing down.
Hit him with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, he's still. Okay. So that is a 12 plus 6 is 18.
Hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright, so
What's the range on Ray of Frost?
60.
Damn, I thought it was a 30.
So that is 5 cold damage, and his speed drops by 10 feet.
Nice. Good shit. Anything
And,
else for you, Alarin?
After I fire that, can I use my free hand action thing to try to drag the table? Or would that be too much work?
It's probably an action, I would say, to
Okay.
move the table.
So, I forget. Since she's tiny, can I stand on Tia's space?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll back up and say, "Get ready, Tia," and
Right.
that's all I got.
Okay. So Tia, you are now up.
Let's do it. Firing the short bow that is technically lit. It's a 10. I want to burn that inspiration. Can I get that 14?
Yeah, you can burn the
Alright.
inspiration. So with a 14, you just hit.
I knew it. All right. I knew a 10 wouldn't hit. All right.
There's no
Damage
sneak
9.
attack because you're not hidden. You didn't hide.
Right. Let me turn that modifier off. 9 piercing.
9 piercing damage as the arrow impacts into the thorax of this insectoid. I don't think they're technically insects.
Not insects, arachnids.
Arachnids. Yeah, so you deal a little bit of damage. Anything else on your turn, Tia?
Does the fire affect it a bit more, hopefully?
Oh, this was a lit arrow?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to say it's your bonus action to light the arrow anytime you want to throw it. But since you did, go ahead and roll a d6.
D6.
Ooh.
It's not a super powerful addition. It's just the tip is on fire.
That is a
something.
3.
But a nice little extra 3 points does a little bit of extra damage as you see the fire on the tip of the arrow immediately cauterize the wound that you just inflicted in its thorax. Was what I
I'm
said.
down to 2 arrows. And you said that was my bonus action, right?
Yes,
Okay. Yep, and that would do it for me.
Okay.
Actually, no, I can still move. Right.
you can.
Yeah, I'm going to slide there. All right.
Okay. So the spider
God damn it! I'm gonna get webbed.
is going to roll a wisdom check to see if it should retreat back into its hole or if it should attack. It rolled a 2, so it's going to go ahead and attack you guys. It's going to move 20 feet, not 30. And oh, look at little Lara
There's
over
a
there.
stinky little wizard who has a low AC.
Stinky little wizard.
Come on, a mage armor. Let's go. Save me, please.
It's cocked, which sucks. It's a really good roll. Fuck you. Fuck you. Natural 1.
Ooh.
Nice.
Alarin, you watch as the thorax slowly like rises up and begins to shake a little bit before it, and this string of web comes hurtling towards you. But you, being the distance away that you are, just sink out of the way, and you feel it splat against the wall next to you. Does not hit. This one, by the way, is looking fairly rough.
Oh, fairly.
So that's its turn. Let me think on if the others would do anything.
There are no others, it's just this one.
Yeah. I'm going to say 2 more
Oh boy.
come down, as they have perceived the attack on the other one. I forget what the rules we did for Draugden were. I'm going to give them 15 feet of movement each. So this one's going to sit right here, and this one's going to sit right there. They would have gone the same turn, so I'm going to give them both eyes on you.
Eyes on you.
This one right here is also going to attempt to web you, Alarin.
I've got you in my sights.
It's at disadvantage because you're far away. And I've been rolling like shit, so here we go. Yeah, you're lucky because one was a natural 20. The other one is a 12.
Oh, thank God. We're good. We're good.
The webbing from this just impacts the floor at your feet. No more. No further effects from that. So those two are perfectly healthy, as best you can tell. This one in front is looking fairly rough right now. Okay. So following that, top of the round, Gar.
What does Gar do?
What does Gar do?
Fantas, we need that cover.
Ooh. Should I go help Draugden?
I think we should have a defense here.
We need to at least take out a couple of them.
I'll take out a couple of them. Gar's gonna go in, baby.
Oh God, no!
I'll sit down.
Cover plan.
I'll sit down, Bernadette. Wait, let me check how far the movement is, because I might not be able to move that far, and that would be even worse for me. I
Oh
can
my
get there.
god.
Hey, watch this. All right, don't even worry about it, blokes. Going in. I'm raging. And we're flailing, baby.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your attack.
Oop. Can we skip me?
Do you have Reckless?
Wait, do I?
You're level
Yeah, I do.
3.
I'm reckless. I forgot we're level 3 now. Oh my god. 12? Did I hit a spider?
12 does not hit.
Fuck. I'm raging,
Hey.
boys. Let's go.
Just hops back about 3 feet.
Oh, I thought I could kill him.
back to the ground.
That's sad.
Come on.
Anything else on your turn, Gar?
Sometimes when I'm lonely. That's my turn.
Okay. So next up is Alarin. Tears on deck. Give me 1 second. Okay, Alarin.
All right.
Your turn.
Yes. So I am going to cast Firebolt at the one directly in front of Garfantis and yell, "Get back in here!" as I fire.
I'm going to, if you want to move up 1 to like lean around the table, which is only halfway like there.
Yeah.
That'll give you an easier shot.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I would do that then. Okay. Let's see here. Come on. I don't want my buddy to die. Okay, so 18 plus 6, 24
That hits. Hell yeah, that hits.
Hell yeah, brother.
is
Is this the thing Phage always did?
10 fire damage. It's 10.
It's 10?
0 before, yeah.
You, for the first time, conjure a firebolt, and it does more than like 4 damage. As you watch it emanate from your hand and shoot down the hallway, it's bigger and brighter than you've ever conjured before, and you watch as it impacts the giant spider, just like in the neck underneath of the pincers, and you watch as it slowly wreath the head in flame and begin torching it from the outside. This one is now dead.
We've got this, bros. I don't know what you were worried about.
You're like, how did Draugden die to these fucking things?
But yes, after he shouts that at Garfantis, he will run back inside. Or run backwards a little bit, at least.
Sure. All right, Tia, it's now your turn.
He is using a bonus action to light an arrow. She's
Yes,
going to
sir.
move right here on top of Lauren. And she's going to fire at the spider right there.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. 14. Oh my
14
goodness.
just hits.
We're cutting it close. Come on, Tia. What are you doing?
Clutch with him 14.
9 piercing.
And a d6 for the fire.
See? 3.
Ooh, another 12 points of damage. Yeah, this one just takes a big hit straight off rip. Oh my god, I fucked up.
I got 1 arrow left.
All you need.
12. Yeah, as this one, you basically lean back and shoot, and it kind of severs through 2 of its like joints that connect the bottom part of the leg to the top part of the leg, and they just are like oozing out with this weird like reddish green blood. Still standing, but it took a hit.
That will do it.
Okay, it's now their turn. Needless to say,
They run away.
They're so terrified of the
Well, so-
absolute offense.
we'll do the wisdom check for the one down here. Roll better. He's not gonna run away, but he is going to retreat about 20 feet past this one. This one, seeing a big piece of food just walk up to it, is going to run up to you, Gar, and actually no. While this one's going, I got to see if it recharges. It doesn't. Okay, so that is better for you. This one is going to attempt to web you first,
Right me.
because that's how they work. Not bad, not great. That's a 15 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, make a strength check.
Check or save?
Check.
Fuck me. Wait a minute.
Wait,
hold on.
nope, you don't make the check. You are just restrained.
Yeah, I thought so.
The strength check is for afterwards.
Yes, trying to break out. Break out.
So you just have the restrained condition, and that's it.
That's it, baby.
Okay, that's their turn. Good time for you guys. Technically it's intact, so I should have done 2 rolls, but whatever. It doesn't matter. So top of the round again. Gar, you're restrained.
Can I break out?
If you want to make an action to do a strength check, you can.
Is it strength or athletics?
Strength.
I will, and let me just double check. We have advantage on strength checks when you're raging.
Hell yeah.
God damn it, I can't roll for dick though. 9.
9. With advantage with your strength?
I rolled a 5 and a 1.
Oh.
You are stuck, cemented to the floor.
Ow! I can't be knocked over though. If that counts for anything.
Hey, that's your turn, I guess.
That's
someone
me,
free 'em?
folks.
If you want to try and get inventive with how to free him, then you can, sure. So, Lauren, it's now your turn. You see the one retreating is hurt somewhat, decently bad, but the one in front is fine.
Can I like get at the one? Like if I were to fire at the one that had retreated, could I reach it easy enough behind the other one if I sit in my spot?
I think that you, since Gar is stuck there and like his feet are webbed as well, I think you'd have to probably come out and like come around him to get at the one who's behind, because you have to shoot through Gar and then a body and then a spider and then hit the spider beyond that.
Yeah. Okay, now that makes 10, 15. Oh, okay, no. So seeing that the one is closer to Garfantis and he's worried,
Look at me, ugly.
And he'll fire a firebolt at the. Nope, sorry, not firebolt. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Oh god. Oh no, he can move here just fine. That's fine. Okay, yeah.
So you say, "Look at me, ugly," and then you start flipping through your spell book to figure out which spell you're going to cast.
Look at me, ugly, and he'll fire a ray of frost at the one closer to Garfantis.
Roll your attack.
All right. Let's see here. That's a 21.
21 hits.
Nice.
Good rolls today, Meyore. Shit.
And that's a D.
What about me?
No.
Yeah.
Terrible rolls. Awful rolls. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Shit.
So that's
You're right.
five cold damage.
Yeah, 5 cold damage to that one as you see the frost begin to encase 3 of the 8 legs, weigh them down.
Ooh. And then
He'll just say, as soon as you can, Garfantis, back in here.
and he'll run back in the room. Yeah.
All right, Tia, it's now your turn.
All right. She's bonus action, lighten her last arrow. I'm gonna stand right here, and she is going to.
Ranged left.
Do I have any what?
You don't have any range left after this?
No, I got daggers. I can throw daggers, but I have to retrieve them. So,
Oh god.
all right, last arrow. She's firing it.
Roll your attack.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Roll that shit.
6 plus 3, that's 9 piercing.
And then roll a
9
d6, and that's also doubled.
Ooh, yeah.
Technically, we do double. We don't technically do 1d6
That's
twice.
5.
Right?
Do you double the number you rolled, or you just roll again?
Oh, I see. You rolled a 3 on your attack, and then it's plus 4. So you double the number. Double the dice, but you don't double the modifier. So it's
Right.
9 plus 5, which is 14 points of damage. Yeah, this one also takes a big hit.
Well, isn't the 9 the crit?
Yeah, the 9.
No.
Plus 3 is the second d6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
According to what I'm looking at, the plus 4 for Dex. Wait, what?
Yeah, it just
you
it's
rolled a 2
separated
plus
them.
4, and then you rolled a 3.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you roll a crit, it always does that, no matter if it's on the advantage or not. So, yeah,
So
the plus 3 is the crit damage.
So if you're just doubling the roll, it'd be 12 then, right?
Because you only double the dice roll, you don't double the modifier. So if you were doubling the roll, it would only be 8.
Oh.
But if you roll 2 dice, then it'd be 9.
yeah. I don't know. Baka, do the math for me. What does he get?
9.
9
if,
plus
if we're rolling 2 dice.
9 plus the 10. Right?
Oh, if it the yeah, that's right. It's a fire dice or fire.
Yeah.
That's what the extra dice
So
was.
he gets 10
I'm an
points
idiot,
of fire
sorry.
damage,
I'm the
and
idiot. So it's
then-
10 plus 9, so 19.
19 points of damage. Okay, thank you, Becca.
I made it harder because I am an idiot. I didn't
This
realize
one-
the extra dice was for fire.
As you go ahead and shoot the arrow, it actually impacts into one of the many, many eyes that this thing has. And you watch as the arrow slits in and the eye separates where the tip enters. And you see now from within the skull, illuminating all of the eyes on one side of the face from within, the fire burns inside the spider's head. It's almost dead, but not quite.
Oh shit.
Okay,
All right. Well.
you still have movement left if you want it.
Yeah. Well, best of luck, Gar. I'll just run back.
Baka, bro.
Okay, they're gonna see if they regain their webs. The guy in front does. He's gonna roll a wisdom check though. He rolled well. Okay. So this one sees the threat is hitting him basically, and he's gonna move around to impact Tia.
Oh, phew.
Let's do it.
So the one to hit Tia is a hit. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
You are now restrained.
Fantastic.
This one, I gotta roll. I gotta be fair. I'll roll a wisdom check. That's cocked. That's somehow also cocked on a nat 20. Fucking bullshit. They got a 1 again. This one retreats. So somehow, Gar, being stuck here, you have not yet been fucking attacked, but you do lose your rage because you weren't attacked this round.
Yes, that is true.
Speaking of, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go into another rage and try to break out.
Yeah,
So I need
go ahead and
that
roll
advantage.
strength check.
Because I've been rolling like poo poo. Hey, there's another poo poo roll. Let's go for the advantage. Just get me.
What'd you get?
Fucking, I rolled a 2 and then I rolled a 3. So it was
Come on,
7.
man.
You know, the DC for this is not high.
Dr. Phage needs
Not high
dice.
at
I
all.
blame him.
Phage!
You just cannot pull your arms free. Even one arm would be good enough to fucking punch this guy in the head and finish him off, but you cannot muster the strength to do so.
Eat me.
Great. So following that, Alarin, it's now your go.
Oh, I hope you're okay in there, Garfantis.
He'll step out and then fire another ray of frost at this thing.
Sure, go ahead and roll to hit.
Hey. Oh, it had to happen at some point, so that's a natural 1 for a
It's
total.
natural 1.
Oh, come on.
No hit on the ray of frost, unfortunately, as it just you summon the beam and it just like around the spider, up the wall and beyond, feeling a little too confident from the fire magic.
Okay, so he will run back in and
Yeah, I hope that rapier is good for something.
that's
My
it.
goodness.
You turn to Tia and she's literally cemented against the wall like this.
Jeez. All right. Is it my turn, I guess?
It's your turn. You can use your action to try and break free.
Watch
doing it,
break
come
free
on.
on the first turn.
-1.
You don't even like. You try and flex your muscles and it's limp noodles.
God.
Like it just doesn't even do anything.
We're doing well, gang. It was going okay for a little bit.
So that's your turn, Tia.
Yeah.
It's now this spider's go. Let's see if he retreats. No, he's not retreating. So he's going to attack you, Gar.
Bum 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 ba bum.
He's going to attack you with his bite. It's just a straight roll. It's an 18 to hit.
It'd be at advantage because I'm restrained.
And, yeah.
Still an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Hit the 8 for 6 points of piercing damage, and I would like for you to make
half
a
to
Constitution
3.
saving throw.
Because I am raging and
Yes,
a
it is.
Constitution save. 19.
19 is very good. So you take half of this damage and then half of that. So 13 reduced to 6, reduced to 3 points of poison damage.
That's pocket change, baby. We staying in this fight. Let's go.
Oh no, it's not reduced further because you're not part of the best, so it's just 6, right?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know if it's saving reduced it. Yeah, it'd be 6. I mean, still.
Yeah, saving makes it go to half. And then I added
Yes.
half for part of the bear, but you're not part of the bear. Cool. So that
Still good,
is
baby.
that's its turn. You know what it's going to do, actually, because you are restrained. It's going to start climbing over you,
I'll back
like
you.
around and above your
Yeah.
head, as it lashes in. But no damage. Only a little bit of damage.
Damage.
Okay, it's now your turn again, Gar.
Breaking free. Hey, that wasn't bad. Let's see what the advantage. 15.
15 does manage to break free. You just
1, 2, 3.
flex your muscles and they go ramping everywhere. The spider is still kind of encircling you. I'm not going to give you a mechanical penalty for it, but it's basically in 5 feet of you, we'll say.
Yeah,
We'll put it right there.
I'll stay here and get ready to hit the stinky.
All right, so that's Gar's turn. Alara, you are now up.
Okay. He'll run in again, yell,
Just die already.
and he'll
Me?
cast Firebolt at it, avoiding Gar.
Yeah, roll your attack. As long as you don't get a nat one, you'll be fine. It's a big target. It's as big as he is.
All right, let's see. Oh, 17 plus that is 23.
Roll your damage.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, 10 again! Oh my
Oh my god!
How you want to do this, my brother?
god! So he just, ducks through the door, yells that, fires, trying to. I assume it's kind of like maybe to the right of Gar a little bit. Gar feels the warmth go across like by his ear, and then engulf that bad boy.
Awesome. So, Gar, as you feel the spider start to climb up you and bite down on you, you feel the warmth from inside of its skull, where Tia lit the arrow and the fire is still burning. And as it recedes from the bite and you begin to pull your arms and legs free of the webbing, a small mote of fire just whizzes past your ear, and you look up and you see the spider's legs curling up in its torso as it just falls onto the ground dead next to you.
See, I knew you could do it. Now we can save Draugden, but I gotta go get Bernadette first.
Yeah. I mean, we can't leave her behind.
Can you guys please get me off the wall?
Tia is also stuck to the wall. Here, I'll try and help you, Tia.
I guess I do have a small knife. I'd like to try to cut her out with.
You can just, it takes you a turn, but you do it.
Just for kicks and giggles, I want to do one more strength check. Yeah, it's 3.
You, Gar, as you come back through the door, you see that Bernadette is somehow wound up over here.
Where are you wandering to there, little one? Pick up her cage, put it back on my back.
So, here's what you all know, because you all saw it. The other spider that you saw retreated back into this room, and the doors are open, and then went up. You have not seen Draugden.
I wonder if he's up there with the spider.
It would make sense if they were to pull him to their web. We know there's
had
at
enough-
least one, but I don't know how many more there are.
We had enough trouble with 2 of them.
That was easy.
Maybe
She glances over at Gar and says nothing.
try the Bernadette trick again. It seemed to work
Up
once.
the bell, or up the thing we don't know is a bell, but there's a rope.
Or I could also throw a torch in there. Maybe that would excite them. Or also,
Are we talking about just that room or up? Like, have we gone in the room and looked up? Because that's where the spider went.
just into the room, and then maybe little Tia.
What if we end up burning Draugden with it? There's a lot of web in that room still.
That is true. If it decided to climb up the webs on the side, he could fall if it burned, or burn alive. So both not good options. Oh, okay. So I think we should try to lure them out with Bernadette again. And you seemed to pull her back so well last time, Garfantis.
You think it will come back after what it just experienced?
Well, just in case there's more than one, maybe a new one will show up, and then that one will just fall for the same fate as bodied and heck and destroyed over here.
I mean, if it doesn't work, then what should our fallback plan be? He's like thinking hard. I guess I could throw a rope up at the webbing, try to cause a stir again, or just use my mage hand as well. And then we could be ready at the doors to attack anything that comes through again.
Yes.
But I do not want us to go in that room if we don't have to. Or well,
Yeah.
eventually we will, but until these things are dealt with.
I agree.
As they're talking out, Tia wants to just check and make sure Gertrude is still in the room. So she will walk in and look.
Yeah. You walk in and look. and you do see her. She is currently like hanging from one of the bedposts upside down and just like messing with the silk drapery around her. But she's still there.
When you say hanging upside down, is she like
She says
she's in
nothing.
like she's like one of those like dancers who use the fucking like
A pole dancer?
long-
Yeah.
No, not a pole dancer.
The
One of
ribbons.
those. What? Yeah, like not
ribbon.
a ribbon dance because
Oh,
that's an
okay.
Olympic thing, but like one of the like long.
Yeah, I know what you're
I
saying, like the
mean.
hanging
like one of them
silks.
swings that you
Yeah.
have in your private rooms? Okay.
Are you everything okay in here?
Everything is very good in here, thank you. Did
That's
you
great.
find your friend?
We're working on it. I'm sure we're close. Won't be too much longer now. She will close and go back.
Sure thing. Okay. So what is the plan here?
So, did we agree on using Bernadette first? And if that didn't work, me mage hand. Well, I'd mage hand the wall regardless, but
Mage hand first, because she'll get stuck in the web and it'll be harder to get her back.
on the floor, yeah.
Okay. I guess if you two want to take positions by the door. Tia, were you able to retrieve any of your arrows?
I think there's only technically one I could get, which is the one that was here, right? Is that still good, Equa? That was the one that hit that back wall.
That one's burned. It's burned up.
Well, no, all my arrows are gone, sadly.
Okay. Well, if you two want to stand on each side of the door and swing at anything that comes through, I can stand in the doorway and I'll trigger the webs on the far side, and hopefully something will come.
So first, before he gets ready to mage hand, though, he is going to, because I don't think Garfantus has dark vision.
No.
So he will conjure a lantern and just kind of toss it in there. I mean, it's magical, so just toss
You tossed it in the
there.
webs?
Yeah. Oh, hey, I guess that works too. Honestly, yeah. Fuck it. Mage hand. I'm gonna conjure the lantern and just throw it at the webs on the wall.
Okay. I roll. Okay. Which wall are you throwing it at?
I guess I would aim for this. I guess he's not that strong. So if I was standing like right here in the doorway, he would toss it probably like at this wall, I guess.
Sure. So you tossed it at that wall.
And
Was
as
anyone
soon as-
perceiving or anything before we get started? I know there was talk of looking around the room before you did anything.
I mean, I
room,
guess
really?
if I'm standing in the open doorway, I would like take a very quick.
Okay.
I'm not walking inside though. I'm just like looking at the immediate surroundings.
So yeah, it's a roll a perception check.
Okay.
I want to peer over his head like a totem pole.
Okay.
As well.
You can also roll a perception check.
So let's see here. It's a 9.
I got a 20.
So Tia, you look around and look up. Hold on. Well, the first thing that you see, I'll say that, as you look up, yeah, it's just hard. 20 is hard. I didn't think it would be hard.
Beats.
I think. Oh, I was really hoping that you wouldn't get a 20 on this one, Ginge. I was really hoping
That's
it.
too
I've
damn
been
bad, he
rolling
did.
crap all the entire night. Besides that one, not 20.
I feel like I have to give it to you, and I really don't want to.
God, is it them like?
No, I am going to give it to you, which
Uh-oh.
Fuck you, Genji.
Got him. I can wreck him.
So here's the thing. To be fair, because you rolled a 20, you look around the ground floor first, and you see that the area is thick with webs. Because of your insightful nature as a rogue, and your penchant for finding secret doors and entryways, you do see one. It's really hard to see, but you get it right here. Something secret, a door or a compartment or something is over there, but you've got to wade through webs to get it. Like, you will have to remove that whole area.
Okay.
The next thing you see as you look upwards, you see where that spider retreated, the one that you already hit that was about half damaged.
Right.
That one is still kind of climbing up the side of the wall. You see a number of cocoons that could contain people, including one that is a little lower down that you can barely make out with the grey skin of Draugden. As well as 2 more that are up there. And as you throw the lantern down, all 3 of them drop down.
Okie dokes.
Wait, like the cocoon? Oh, the spiders. Okay.
Spiders, yeah.
I was like, the cocoons fell. Oh shit! Does Draugden have a concussion now? Oh, son of a! So was I able to step back as I threw this? Because of course that fucker had to drop into my opportunity range.
Oh, Equa, you're muted.
I am muted. So, what we're going to do is we're going to keep the same initiative, but we're gonna take a quick break. Is what we're going to do. So we will give it 5 minutes and then come back here, and then hopefully we'll get Grizz back. We'll see if he's even alive. Welcome back. So, where we rejoin the 3 remaining spiders, and with that perception tier, just 3. The 3 remaining spiders have now dropped down. I'm going to use the same initiative, which means they go on a 1. So, Gar, you are up, and right in front of you is the one with 2 of its legs chopped halfway off.
Here we go, brother.
Perfect.
I'm going into another raid. Perfect. And I'll attack recklessly.
Yes, do it.
My dice box is upside down. I just threw it on the bottom of the dice box. Yeah, natural 20, baby.
Oh,
Nice.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay, so I roll that. So 4 plus 7 is 11, plus 4 is 15, plus 2 for the rage is 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to do this?
Just as it drops, I just bring in an overhead swing, bring the wrecking ball down and just squash it into the floor.
Yeah, it's almost like it's almost like ready to action. You watch as it drop, and before it can even lift its face and its like little pincers up to squeal at you, I guess. You just already have the flail coming down on it, and you basically cave its head inwards as it splatters across the ground. Bits of like deep blood and ichor just spurt out from where the wound is opened, and as you pull the flail up, little bits of blood are dropping now from it, and you watch as the legs just as it's still
Just like squashing a bug.
exactly that. Yes. Okay, so 1 down, 2 more to go. Anything else on your turn, Gar?
No.
Cool.
Thank you.
Following that, Alarin, it's your go.
All right, Tia, get ready to stamp whatever comes to this door.
and he's gonna cast Ray of Frost at the closer one.
Ray of Frost. Go for it.
Okay. So, ooh, I almost knocked over my water. Oh, god damn it. That's a 10.
10 misses. You do manage to freeze over some of the like lair webbing that they have, causing it to become more rigid and solid than it was before. That probably won't impact any of the gameplay mechanically, but you do not manage to get the spider in your ray.
All right, and then he's going to immediately hightail it 30 feet backwards.
Cool. Following that, Tia.
Was that a disengage or did you just move?
You
I
just
just
moved.
moved.
Okay.
He wasn't close enough to take
Road, so
an
I can't
attack.
do the cool stuff.
Wow. I don't have a range or anything. Okay. I think I'm just gonna wait. So I'm going to just proceed to. Am I able to hide and then like hold my action?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna roll stealth.
Do that. Natty 1, baby.
Nat 1.
Yeah, baby.
I have my short sword drawn, and I'm going to use my action whenever a spider comes into my sight.
Okay. Awesome. So you push yourself against the wall, hoping that
Just gets threaded instantly.
nothing will. Okay, cool. So these two are now gonna come up basically side by side and web both you and Gar.
Yep.
God, please no.
Isn't this a wall here?
Yeah, but the doors are open and you rolled like shit on stealth, so
They don't have a line of sight on me. That's what I'm trying to say.
they do from where they are because the doors open inwards, right? So even if I could put him
This
right there,
top
he'd
one
outside
could
of you.
hit you, yeah.
Okay, that's
You
top one.
shoot
Okay,
everything right down.
that's fair.
So we'll do the one against Gar first.
He has advantage.
Oh well, he rolled a natural 19, so
It didn't matter.
you're
I'm
restrained. And the one
Help
against
me!
here next
Lauren, help me!
is a natural 17.
Oh man.
So you
There it
are
goes.
both restrained and restrained alone.
But that takes their action, so.
That takes their actions. So that's all they have. Cool. Following that, Gar, go ahead and... It's technically an attack to do that, so you still get your rage regardless.
Well, and I attacked them anyway, so.
Yeah. So
It
you
wouldn't
go
matter
ahead
until
and-
my next turn if I didn't get hit or attack.
Actually, it's probably better for you because you're not reckless this turn. So go ahead and roll your breaking free strength
Oh,
check.
thank God. I rolled a 1, but my advantage is an 18 plus 4 for a 22.
Yeah, you're used to it by now. You just pull yourself out of it.
It's
Brushed
easy
off your
to,
shoulder.
you can do it.
You have movement if you want.
I want to hear after the person that was stray for like 3 turns.
I'm going to try and block for Tia as much as I can. I know I'm going to get bit a lot, but I don't want
I
Tia to get
appreciate it.
eated.
Cool. So following that, Alarin, you're up.
All right.
Help, Gar.
I hit the one to the south easy enough with Gar there.
Yeah, you can hit either one of them. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna hit the one to the south with a firebolt, or try to.
Gar's a big boy, but you guys are now used to working around like his legs and his side when he's pivoting around. Like you're used to him enough to the point where I say that any of you can recognize his movements to shoot around or through him.
Ah, awesome. All right, let's go. Oh God. 7 plus 6 is 13.
13 just misses.
Oh my goodness.
So
Bye-bye,
no
everybody.
impact there. As you throw the firebolt out, and it actually impacts the exact same place that you just froze over with your ray of frost, and now the web is just back to exactly how it was before.
Oh God. Be safe, Garfantis. And then
I'll be dead soon. Think of me.
Let me just check something. All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna move a little bit further back. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, Tia, you may use your action to try and roll a strength check to break free of this
Come on.
webbing.
You can do this. 14.
Hey.
Does that do it?
You pull through.
Oh,
As
You
you
did it.
pull your limbs out of the webs, your fur is now stuck and matted to your body.
don't care.
But you are free, you have movement, and you have a bonus action.
I have bonus action. Okay. Crap. Alright. Guard just gotta get out. I'm gonna move back. Oh,
Goodbye, Tia.
It was nice knowing you.
Oh God.
I'm gonna move back, and I'm going to bonus action. What do I got?
Bonus action.
You can hide.
I could.
If you hit over there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide. I'm gonna have to hide this turn.
Sure.
Stealth, 16.
16. So you are, as far as you are aware, you are hidden. I don't know if you have any ranged attacks to benefit with sneak attack, but you are hidden as far as you are aware.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh man.
It's now their go. Let's roll to see if they get their webs back.
Roll shit.
One of them does.
I'd rather they get their web back because it takes away one attack. Essentially.
Yeah, one of them does. It is going to use its webs against you at disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a natty 2, baby.
Baby! My AC is 2.
So, so this one, the webs go over like the side of your ears as you kind of like flatten it before it makes contact. Otherwise, you would have got a nasty little Spider-Man flip in the face. The other one is going to attack you.
Fair enough.
You did not use Reckless for anything because you didn't attack, so it's a straight roll. I rolled a nat 10 plus 5 for 15.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh,
I'm
it's
raging though,
fucking
so
one.
the piercing at least gets halved.
It says 4 piercing reduced to 2,
Yeah.
and I would like for you to make a
round.
Constitution saving throw.
Watch me roll a 1. Hey, no, I didn't. 16.
You succeed. So you take 9 poison damage, reduced to 4.
Be in here.
That was a bad turn
Spiders
for
are
the
dead.
spider. Real bad turn for the spiders. Okay, that's their turn. Neither of them were attacked, so they're not going to retreat. Awesome. Top of the round, Gar. You are now up. You are free to do whatever you want.
Crush them.
I'm going for the reckless swing on the top of the two of them.
I'm top guy.
Okay, there we go. Dirty 20.
That hits. Absolutely hits.
For 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Yeah, this guy takes a significant hit as you swing the flail around, crushing its front left leg, and pulling back, and you see it kind of dangling there as it's rolled underneath the flail as you pull it back.
Give me back our dead guy. Oh, that's my turn.
And that's your turn. Cool. Following Gar, Alarin.
All right. So Ilarin will see Garfantis. Wait, where the hell did my ruler go? Just vanished. Oh, there
It gets really small
Oh,
sometimes in
yeah,
between the
it's
magnifying glass and the dice. Yeah.
it's a tiny little lever now.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's every
Oh,
once in a
shit,
while.
you're right.
It just like makes itself really small.
Yeah, so seeing him hit that one in the north, he's gonna, summon that spirit and try to hit hit a firebolt at this thing.
Are you out of spells?
No, but I'm saving them. I only got
I'm
one. of each.
saving them.
What are you saving them for, if not to save 2 of your friends?
We see one's being saved for Misty Step, and the other.
You
is-
gotta say one for Misty Step. I understand
That's
completely.
fair.
All right, let's see.
Misty
here.
Step's the best spell in the game. You need to say one for that.
All right. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, that's a 22.
That hits.
Okay, come on. Do me good. Do me good. So far, we're 2 for 2 on 10 fireballs. Let's go. Oh, fuck me. That's a 4.
A 4. Yeah, this one is still looking okay. But you do manage to deal some damage, just like scooting the firebolt underneath of Gar's legs and its legs, just kind of burning it from the underside.
Garfantis, fall back if you need to. And
So which one have you guys been hitting? This top one?
Top one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
but he'll hang there, trying to at least somewhat stay in line of sight of these things. Maybe hoping one will try to ignore Gar and attack him or something.
Sure. So following that, Tia, it's now your go.
Okay. Double checking. The range of a dagger when thrown is 60 feet, right?
At disadvantage.
It's either, so it should say either 2040 or 3060 on the
Okay,
thing, I
on my
think.
sheet, let me see.
The first number is the roll, which is a straight roll. The second one is the max distance that you can throw it, but it's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so
20,
this says
60.
yeah, 20 to 60.
2060. So you can throw it 20 feet as a straight roll or 60 feet at disadvantage.
Okay.
But
I
you
got
are
it.
hidden, so it's a straight roll.
I got a plan here. I'm going to use insightful fighting. So as a bonus action, you can make a wisdom or insight check against a creature you can see that's not incapacitated, contested by that target's charisma or deception check. If I succeed, I can use my sneak attack against that target.
Well, you already get sneak attack
Oh, I get sneak attack when
because
thrown?
you're hidden and guards in 5 feet.
Oh,
Yep.
cool. Great. So I'm going to throw one of my daggers.
Okay, it's a straight roll because you're hidden,
Let's do it.
I think, right?
16.
Yeah.
I think it's 60 feet from. Are you going for the top guy or the bottom guy?
Top guy.
Top guy. 16 hits.
Nice.
Okay. 10 sneak, 7 piercing.
Yeah, how do you want to kill this one?
Once again, she is going to go for the eyes, so she takes one of her daggers and just aims it and just launches it with a little hop to it and does a little spin in the air, curves around Gar ear, and stabs her right in the eye.
Yeah, it's a difficult throw to go for the top one based on where you are. So instead of like throwing it overhead like this, you actually manage to get it on the side and chuck it around horizontally, and you watch as it comes around the side of Gar, narrowly missing the bottom one. And Gar is just staring down this spider. You watch as a dagger suddenly impacts it in the side of the head, and like 3 of its eyes just spray out onto you. This like green liquid in your face.
Oh my god, Ginge coming in clutch with all those
Nice.
sneak attacks.
Yeah, fucking rogue's real good to have. Okay,
Speaking of,
following the rogue, you do have your bonus action still if you want to hide again.
Yes, I will attempt to. 15.
Sure thing. 15. Yeah, we'll see. Okay,
It's a spider, so I'm not high hopes on it.
this one we'll see if it regains its webs. Fuck you, it does.
I mean, good.
So it's like I have to be faithful to the creature, and the only way that it's gonna do anything is if it fucking traps you first. So it's gonna try.
It is a flat roll because I did reckless.
Oh, cool, awesome. How does a 24 sound?
Yeah, that'll do her.
You are restrained. Since all its friends are dying, it rolled well on its wisdom save, so it's actually going to begin climbing back up the wall.
Oh my goodness.
God,
Only
am I
20
there?
feet because it wants to stay sort of where Gar is, but it wants to see what everyone else is doing. So you guys, if you moved up a little bit, you'd have line of sight. It will break your sneak attack though, Tia.
Yep.
So following Garfantis. Roll that strength check, baby.
I threw it out of the fucking dice tray. Okay, cool. The advantage is good. It's 21.
Yeah. At this point, you question how you're even getting caught in these webs. You just managed to pull through
You
entirely.
just break out, and it's upstairs.
It's up 20 feet from the ground. Because it's a large creature and you are a large creature, you're both still technically within range of each other, so technically sneak attack would still be viable.
Oh, can I
Because
hit it
because you're
from
both
where I am?
large.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm talking
Or not?
about Tia. You've used your action to break free of the webs.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of start climbing up the rope after it.
Yeah, you can do that. Roll
I'm
an
mad
athletics
at
check.
this damn thing. Get advantage on these because I'm raging, and I rolled a 23.
Turns out it's a magical bell. Every time it rings, 5 spiders spawn.
Are summoned.
You just start climbing up it, and as you do with your larger form, you hear the gongs happening every 2 or 3 seconds.
Bells.
Hope they don't signal something.
They'll signal the
I hope
spider's
there's not
death.
more.
But you are now, I'll say, so you'd be right here. Yeah, you can move your full movement. I'll say you're about level, your eye level with the spider.
Mm-hmm.
Grab him and fall.
Cool. So, Lauren,
Body's
you're
falling.
up.
Here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna bite me and I'll fall.
Yeah, he might do that.
Okay,
Lauren.
so where do I gotta move forward to have
I'll
line of sight on
say-
the spider?
Like right, like here, like on these bodies.
Okay, cool. And I think that, yeah. All right, you know, fuck it. Things got to come down. I'll get a little bit closer to my buddy. Okay, so seeing that thing, he's like, "Oh no, you don't." And he'll try to fire a firebolt at it.
Go for it.
Let's see. Oh, that's a 17.
17 hits.
Nice.
Yeah, these things aren't crazy armored.
And
They're
then-
just spiders.
They're just spiders.
Oh, it's an 8 fire damage.
I gotta move the absolutely mollywops time to alter.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid. But 8 points of fire damage, yes. As you go ahead and shoot out the fire bolts. Awesome. Anything else on your turn?
He'll just say, "Don't fall, Garfantis." That's it.
Boy, I've got him. Reaching up to grab him.
Okay. Tia, it's now your go.
She is going to move right here, and with her last dagger, she is going to throw it at the spider.
Okay, so this is a how far away are you? You're 20 feet. It's 20 feet up. My Pythagorean theorem
It'd be more than 20,
indicates
so
to
it'd be
me that it's
disadvantage.
more than 20 feet. So it's a disadvantage unless you want to get a little closer.
Let's see.
20 squared plus 20 squared would equal whatever squared.
It's 20 squared plus 20 squared is 800, which is 7 squared. I don't fucking know the root of 800.
36.
I'll have to be like what, right here or right
Thanks,
there?
Chris. It's
Okay.
36
Make it-
feet
he
away
doesn't know
from
if
you
that's
right
right.
now.
Yes.
I'm just making up shit.
Nope, it's 36 feet away from you right now. So you're gonna have to move.
Actually,
31 feet.
28.28.
Oh, it's 28 feet. Okay, so 31 feet. So you'd have to move right there.
Right. All right, let's do it.
36 feet. Oh.
I'll be good right there. So I'm gonna throw my last dagger at it.
Okay, straight roll.
Yes, sir. Nat 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Go
baby
ahead and roll your
boy.
damage, including sneak attack.
And
Sir.
sneak attack also gets doubled.
Uh, Sneak.
6 plus 6 sneak, and then 8 plus 4 piercing. So 12 sneak, 12 piercing.
How do you want to do this, Tia?
Realizing that she is all out of her throwable options, with this being her last dagger that she wants to use, she says a quick prayer and just says, like, "Oh, please work." And once again, lines up the shot and just curves it, hoping to at least strike at the spider's eye this time, but she just lands it in the brain instead.
Awesome. So, Yuga, as you're furiously rage climbing the rope to the bell above you, meet eyes with the spider, and you watch as it's climbing up the side of the wall and noticing you there, and actually turns around so that it's facing down and then begins to peel back, ready to jump and strike at you. Your next turn would have been a tussle in the air as it attacked you. And as it's doing so, raising its pincers up, out of the very corner of your eye, you just see a glint of metal as it curves upwards, sinking in underneath the mouth, through parts of the eye into the back of the skull, as the spider, within about 3 seconds, just goes brain dead and falls straight off the wall, rolling into a pile of webs that encompass it instead of you guys. The belfry is now cleared of enemies as best you can tell.
Those daggers are something else. Quick, maybe one of these cocoons.
And I guess Alarin would run up to the closest one and start trying to cut it open with his knife.
They are all, none of them are on the ground, they're all above.
Mhm.
Tia did clock which one was Draugden.
Tia also saw a secret wall, don't forget.
Yeah, I wrote that down. As she's grabbing her 2 daggers, which I'm going to put those back on my sheets, she points up in the air. She's like, that one's Draugden. He's right there.
I'll grab it since I'm up there.
Okay, so you go ahead and climb up there. Just roll me another athletics check to see if you can pry the cocoon free.
17.
Yeah, you're fine. You manage to make it loose and then throw him over your shoulder. And I assume climb back down the rope.
Yeah. Just heavy breaths, shoulders raised, like whole body just raising and lowering with all the injury as he brings him down. We got him.
Well, let's open it up really quick.
Just want to make sure he's okay and gets immediate medical attention.
Let's open up this corpse. Yeah, easy enough for you guys to do. You manage to, begin pulling away the webs, and you see they are still kind of glossy and sticky as they are recent. And as you pry them away, Draugden's form becomes more visible. Whoever is leading the charge on identifying what's up with him, roll a medicine check.
Alarin's wisdom is pretty shit.
Who's doing it?
Perception?
Medicine.
Medicine. I have a +1.
Oh. All right, I guess if I was the one calling for it, I guess Alarin will do it.
I mean, you can
You
get
are the
advantage if
smartest
someone
of
helps
us.
you.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Garfantis, help me.
Maybe Tia should help. I'm not the smartest when it comes to this stuff.
Well, how do I do a help action
Here,
here?
Tia, hold,
You just
hold
do
your
it
head there.
Oh, okay.
It's all roleplay.
Yeah, you just tell me how you want to help him, and then we'll give him the
Keep his head elevated. We don't want him to choke.
good.
So with all her low strength, she uses her 2 paws to push his head up, keep it elevated.
Yeah, as you do so, you begin to question why you would do this, considering that Draugden does not breathe. But I'll give you advantage anyway.
Oh, sweet, it's elevated.
So, Lauren, go ahead and roll your medicine check.
All right. Let's see. Oh my God. I mean, neither are great, but so that'd be a 10.
A 10. Okay.
The other
So,
so.
this falls within a strange, gray area between life-saving rescue and autopsy. Because you are not entirely sure about Draugden's makeup, about his physicality, about his biology. You don't entirely know how he exists. It's difficult to tell exactly what's happening with him. He's not breathing. That's probably normal, you think. I mean, you've seen him underneath of the river. You see a number of bite marks around the neck. You see that he was cocooned. You remember recalling from your book that the poison lasted about an hour. If he's not dead, then you'll probably need to do something with him to help him, not completely fucking die. But it's hard to tell if he's even alive at this point.
Okay, so real quick. So he would
Say it. Give me a minute. I think I remember something.
So he would want to ritual cast detect magic, but kind of focusing on, because he remembers that Draugden has like a little ball or something in like his gut, and like knowing that he's some sort of like undead construct, he's trying to see if like somehow this is like a conduit or like a power source for his like vitality or something.
Okay, so you're going to take 10 minutes to ritual cast detect magic.
Yeah, because I don't really think I can do anything for his wounds. I mean, he's
Got
a
you.
corpse.
As he's doing that, can I check out this wall that's right here?
Yeah, the wall itself is thoroughly encased in webs, so you will have to do something about the webs here to get through. But you do, with your keen eyes, just about make out 2 slits.
I think I got some tinder boxes. I think I have some.
Sure.
I got some tinder boxes. I will light a match and watch as the web slowly burn as he does the ritual.
Yeah, this is thick, like heavy web, so it'll take probably the better part of the ritual to burn them all away. You will have to be careful because you are in the room. But if you would like to stay in the room, then stay in the room, watch them burn. I don't give a shit.
Well, I mean, Gar's there. Gar can stomp it out.
No, I can't.
What? You don't think you...
I got burned last time.
Then...
Fine, I'll stomp it out for you.
Alright, yeah, then. That's what's gonna happen. She'll just keep a close eye on it.
Okay, so you're basically lighting part of it and then making Gar stomp it out, and then lighting part of it, making
gotta
Gar
do
stomp it out
everything
before it grows
for
too
you.
much.
Gotta lift things, gotta stomp things.
So you do so, and it takes you some time. In the meantime, Alarin, give me the exact wording of detect magic. Put it in the Roll20 chat.
Oh yeah, damn. I guess it's not really this specific. So, let me pull that. There. Do I just? Oh, wait, the chat. Okay, so I guess it's just I would sense magical, and if it is any school.
Okay. Okay, so my question is for Grizz. How many holes or openings do you have in your body outside of the obvious ones?
I don't know. I mean,
And how big are they?
I think he has. We discussed like he had like a. Oh, I'm trying to think. No, that was because he had the giant hole in his stomach/chest area from the pole. Did those heal? I don't know. Those don't ever heal.
Mm-mm.
Then he has that giant hole in his stomach from the spike.
That where I saw it. Listen.
That's how you saw
Yeah, you've seen that before.
something the first time, yeah.
And that's covered with what?
Bandages that Alarin had wrapped around him, pretty sure.
Okay.
That's
So
camouflage.
Something
I'll
stupid like that, I'm sure.
I'll say, when it comes to protective barriers, flesh is not listed. But I'll give it to you here that most of Draugden's body does not give off a magical sense, probably because of that barrier. But within his stomach, you do get a ping of magic that is currently active, and from that you gather if that's him, then could still be alive. but we'll need some kind of medical attention. If that's not him, then and he is like the person, something is inside of him, at least.
Whew. Okay, so so based on what Lauren's seen before, would it be possible? So I don't know, like, I mean, I know there's not exactly an action or anything for this as far as I know in D&D, so I'll just ask, would it be possible for Lauren to like reach into the hole to grab this magical source, not pulling it out, just to like grasp it while it's still in his body?
Okay.
And would it be possible to like spend a spell slot to try to like transfer that magical energy required like into this item?
That's really interesting.
To like
It's
try
a
to
really
jumpstart
interesting
it?
idea.
Like putting your hand in somebody's chest to grab their heart and shocking it with your own hand. Just hold a nut for a second there.
Okay, so first of all, you remove the bandages from the hole, and then you stick your hand in. Do me a favor. What would be your passive nature score, which is like 8 plus your nature modifier?
Oh,
and
8 by nature.
proficiency. If you,
Okay,
yeah,
so
it'd
that would be
yeah.
14 then. Oh wait, you're muted?
He's talking to his wife.
Oh.
You said it was a 14?
Yeah.
Okay. You run your fingers along what you think this is, or what you are trying to deduce that this is, and you understand. Like it pings a note in your head. It's wood. So before you try and do your spell slot, you can figure out what to do with that.
With wood. Oh my.
Okay. So what do you want to do, Alaran?
Well, I would kind of assume that is something that was keeping him together, considering I know from talking to him that his father is like related to the forest in some capacity. So I wouldn't want to take it out. I wouldn't want to burn it. I don't think I wouldn't try to like freeze it or anything. Yeah, I guess like all he could think to do would be to try to charge it or casting shield around it wouldn't do anything. Barrier. Damn, I wish I had some lightning magic.
Shocking
yeah.
draft, man.
Other than my original idea, I don't exactly know what to do other than letting him be.
It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so I mean, if it's possible, I would like to try to imbue this thing with some of my energy, I guess.
Okay, so you're essentially going to modify a spell to remove its significant effects and just pump all of the energy required to cast into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, so modifying a spell with energy. Okay. I mean, hey, fire lets off a lot of heat and energy, so I guess I would try to take away the actual flames of my burning hand and just kind of just put all that excess energy into this stick, I guess.
You're going to choose Burning Hands for this. Okay, well, you've locked it in. That's your selection. Burning Hands on
Sorry for killing you, Draugden.
on the wood.
So, okay, like, would it be possible to, like, have one hand, like, get ready, like actually let off the
The
excess
Mr. Miyagi thing.
fire. Yeah, the fire comes out the one hand, the release of energy comes out the other, grabbing the stick. Let's see.
Just kill me now.
I'll just crush him if we...
I mean, all my spells are damage spells, just about.
Yeah. Misty step him.
Transport the branch out of his body.
There you go.
30 feet in the air so he falls again.
I'm trying to feasibly think if there is any way that the burning hands thing would do anything positive, and I really am struggling to think of any way. Okay, so this is what you do. So you roll an Arcana check
Okay.
to see how well you can do this.
Two.
Kill me.
I'm trying to think. of
Killing him,
something.
Lord. You're killing him.
Oh my god, that is a natural one.
Oh, well, I'm dead. That's all right. I'll make a new character.
How are we
not-
going to react to this?
It's not a clean thing. So the rest of you watch as you see Alarm begin to cast a spell. I don't think that you've seen him cast Burning Hands before, Tia. So you just see him doing it. Gar, as he's going.
I think I'd understand what he's doing.
Sure, okay. So
Lauren, what are you doing?
you watch as he begins moving his hands, and from within, these
Yeah, my
faint
Arcana's
sparks
always
just. And he puts a hand down on Draugden, inside of Draugden's body, and he puts the other one up. And you watch as from within the corpse, there's this faint, and then he goes, "Oh shit!" and throws it out the other hand instead. He's fucked it up. Draugden, you lose 2 death saves.
No, okay. I'll be fine. Come on. I thought I was dead.
I mean, technically it was magic, so it'd only be 1.
No, it's 2.
Do I even mark those off?
Fair.
I forget.
Fair.
Does it feel like it's done anything? Even though I.
Yeah,
He
call
just
the war.
Yes, try it again.
I will tell you what. The wood inside of him seems to recoil physically from you doing that.
Okay. I think we should let him rest. That didn't work.
Lauren, what did you do?
I tried to jumpstart his wooden.
This could literally be the death of Grizz's character. This could be it. You could have just killed
It
him.
was Meyore's fault.
I
You
think
tried
all
to
we can do-
jumpstart him by doing what?
You said you're a fairy or something. What?
Okay. So does anyone else want to do anything with Draugden?
Say your final goodbyes.
He said you're a fairy or something. You do something about it.
So here's what I want.
Oh my god.
Here's what I want from you, Grizz.
Yeah.
Because the hour of poison is running up, right? I need you. Obviously, my Discord's broken and my phone is not charged, so we're gonna do it live. You're gonna say what your death save is.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I can maybe get the camera in on it.
God.
Ooh, ooh,
I do have advantage
on
on these. Oh, I can't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the camera.
So
Don't
the rest
roll
of
2
you-
1s.
Here we go.
The rest of you watch as Draugden's eyes flicker open. For a second.
You saved him.
What'd you get, Grizz?
Oh, I haven't rolled
He
it
hasn't
yet.
rolled yet.
To do something.
Here, let me. I just want to make sure you guys will be able to see it.
Do.
So that is a 10. Oh, you guys can barely even see. A 1, but also a 10. So
So you get
that's a
the
make.
10. The 10 is a make. Okay, so the rest of you watch the Dragon's eyes flicker open, and his eyes just shift towards Alarin, but nothing else on him is moving. Is anyone doing anything?
Is my hand still in him?
No, not at this point.
Okay.
Seeing his eyes flicker open, can I just like go down to him and be like, Lauren, or not Lauren, sorry, you're Draugden. Draugden, you gotta wake up. Can I like try and like shake him a little bit as a medicine check to try and stabilize him?
I'm going to be honest here. I don't
that's
think
fair.
that shaking him is a very good idea, and I don't
That's
think it
fair.
will mechanically help.
That's
his condition.
100% fair.
Tia's gonna walk up and just take a quick look over him with her
Do some
medicine check.
fairy magic.
Make a medicine check just to look at him.
That
Sure.
is what Gertruda said, right? You're
That's
a
an
fairy.
18.
You get that he's currently alive, but he's dying.
Oh shoot. Okay.
All right, Draugden, make your second death save.
All right.
Oh no.
I didn't realize I'd be making more. I should have just kept the.
Well, we can't see him anyway.
You can't. Okay.
Yeah, we can't see the numbers on the dice.
I missed the tray with the other one. It's a 6,
What's the advantage?
a 3.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh no.
If I hadn't missed the tray, it would have been good. It was a 14, but I missed the tray and decided to roll it back in.
So, Draugden, as you are paralyzed on the floor, describe your final moments to me.
I look up into Lauren's eyes, somehow knowing what had just occurred. And just the thought runs through his mind of how he should have never trusted the son of a carpenter.
This is the most stupid way to go out. So as Draugden's eyes begin to
all
close,
we did. After all we did.
I'm almost dead. Don't even come back.
as his eyes begin to close, and your consciousness begins to drift away, Draugden, your mind goes back to the forests that you call home, back to the grove, back to the ancient yew tree, the being that you called your father. And as you do, you can almost hear it talking to you. And it says, "So, it was the axe." As your consciousness begins to rise up from that forest, and you see those dark grays and greens and browns give way to these vibrant oranges and yellows and pinks, beautiful trees and forests of all kinds and colors. Colors that you've never seen before. And for once, you finally feel like you are a part of the forest around you. And that is where you stay. And that is where we're going to end the episode. So, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate it. As always, let's keep making stories together, and we'll see everyone next week.
In comment section, I don't want to
Space.
hear it. Meyore tried something interesting. He was trying to do something unique.
To be fair, it was a
dice
really
roll
cool
didn't
idea.
work.
Meyore knew I was okay with
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I'm
So
okay
stay
with
out of the
it.
comment section with it. All right, only positivity.
Oh, that's good, man. I knew alarm would be the death of me.
He literally was. Oh my god.
Good night, everyone.
Die and kill someone else.